Farmin' Friday. It is our pre-Christmas celebration. It is Main Street today. Welcome, everybody. Glad you are here. Make sure you leave your Merry Christmas comments to each other because I know you're not just here to see me every day. I know that Perry up in North Dakota and Corinne in Buffalo and Leslie and all my friends, Elizabeth in Murfreesboro and Steve Burney here in the Hermitage area. You guys all will leave such wonderful messages to each other. We're an interactive show and we join every day in the coffee break or on the replay just to talk about what's going on in Nashville. Well, let's take a look at some places you might know that are very close to Nashville. We always think that if we're going away for cabin season, you want a romantic getaway, that you got to drive hours and hours and hours, but that is simply not true. Here with Chef Chris McCorkle from Black Diamond Culinary. What is Black Diamond Culinary?
So Black Diamond Culinary got created about 6 years ago from an inspiration of Chef Bob Wagner in Charleston, South Carolina. He worked with my former husband, John Claude, at the Wild Boar Restaurant, if anybody knows the Wild Boar Restaurant in Nashville. It was a totally fabulous restaurant. And Bob moved to Charleston and he did a few other things, but got tired of being on the road, and he created In the Kitchen with Bob. So my daughter got me hooked on Instagram, and of course, what do? You start looking up people. I ran across Bob, said, what is he doing? Made a trip to Charleston, came back, told my husband, this is what I want to do, teach cooking classes here in Franklin, Tennessee.
So you have people come in and learn as a corporate event?
So we do corporate events, we do private cooking lessons, we do bachelorette parties, we do couples nights, we do just guys nights, girls nights, and we teach several different kind of cooking classes, whatever your desire is to learn.
Do you ever do private dinners?
We do private dinners, and a lot of times when I do a private dinner, I'm doing most of the cooking. Everybody's just drinking and having fun. Look how fast you can peel an apple. So it was $19. They're probably more like $25 now. But this is good if you're going to make lots of apple pies or, you know, apple desserts, or even this. The only thing you have to watch out is just for that blade if you have the kids. And this just pulls straight back. So it's, as long as you're careful, you're not going to hurt yourself. We'll core these out. Get a little cutting board. This is just, you just kind of wiggle it back and forth. You can get this at any baking supply place or cooking space, and you got your little apple cored out.
Oh, that's awesome. All right.
Let's make that stand up straight. You just give it a little wiggle to get it into the apple. Pull it out. You got your cored out hollowed apple now.
That's just great. That's just great.
What we have is melted butter with some cinnamon in here. And we're going to brush our apples with melted butter and cinnamon. Just on the outside. So you're going to give a little sweetness, a little butteriness to our apples.
And I tell everybody, do not scrimp on butter. Make sure you use
butter,
real
butter.
Mm-hmm.
Butter, butter, butter. It's better with butter.
I'm an Irish butter fan. I really love Irish butter, and I don't know why it's different, but it is.
It's just because European butters have more fat in them than American butters. Their fat content in Europe is more permissible than our government will allow us to put in. So our butter has extra water in it. So if you're cooking, just reduce your butter and cook out some of the water it's inside the butter. If you have a good quality butter.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
That's really neat to know. Oh my gosh. They look delicious just like they are, and they haven't even been cooked yet.
But our little pastry bag is this disposable one, and you can get this at any craft supply store or cake supply store. And we have a tip like we're going to make for our cupcakes, and we're going to fill up each apple with our beautiful cinnamon and sweet potatoes.
Did you bake these?
So we bake the sweet potatoes in the oven, about 375 for about 45 minutes. And then I just took them out of their skins and put about a tablespoon of butter and about a tablespoon of cinnamon in here. So keeping the flavors very simple. If you want not so much sweetness, you can start off with 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt to make it a little bit more savory and cut some of the sweetness out of your sweet potato.
I love it. I love it. I love sweet and salty.
Sweet and salty together is so good. So this is what our sweet potatoes, we're just gonna start right down in the center, and we're gonna swirl them right around the top like this.
Oh, this is great. Oh my gosh, kids will actually
Kids are gonna
wanna
have
eat.
fun. This looks like a cupcake, like you're almost eating a cupcake. This is it. Is it savory or is it sweet?
Fantastic.
Couple more to go.
Kind of like icing a cake.
It's like icing a cake. So simple. Everybody can do this. Everybody can get their own little apple and create their own little apple side dish or dessert, whichever you want to call it.
This will absolutely be so pretty on a plate.
This will be so beautiful if you're doing a ham for the holidays. This will be perfect match. The sweet potatoes with the little honey crisp apples go gorgeous alongside your honey baked ham or whatever kind of ham you bake.
Yeah.
And it is savory and sweet, and everybody should enjoy it.
Oh my gosh, look at this, you guys.
Now you can also put another surprise in. You can put a little marshmallow inside too.
I love it. I bet a little sprinkle of pecans.
You could put pecans.
Roasted pecans.
Just be careful for nut allergies.
Yep.
But sweet candy pecans on top, just crunched up. If you like I said, a little bit more savory, you could put a little fresh parsley on top just to break up the colors of the whiteness of the apples, and the orange of the sweet potatoes will be beautiful on your plate.
Ooh, I bet the Bahamian way, I put a little coconut on top.
A little bit of coconut too. So you can go you can use cranberry on the side with this as well. So there's so many flavors you can do. If you want to make it a little bit more savory, you can crunch up some rosemary and put on top if you don't want parsley. So it is so many flavors that you can create. It's just never ending.
Oh, I love it. I just love how cute they are. And I guarantee you, when someone is served sweet potatoes like this, it's not the same old, it's not grandma's old sweet potato.
On the side. And you just bake these in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. Just get them nice and warm. Don't overcook them because your apples will go flat. Just get them nice and warm as you serve them on the plate, and as soon as the plate's ready to go on the table.
About 325?
About 325 to 350.
Yes. I love it. About how many minutes?
About 20 to 25 minutes. You're just going to basically warm them up because your apples are, basically cooked. You're just going to make them tender, and you're just going to warm up the sweet potatoes on the inside.
Walmart Supply Chain is hiring in Lebanon. Earn up to $22.25 an hour when you join our new fulfillment center. Enjoy competitive pay and premium perks, including 100% paid college tuition, 401k match, flexible schedules, a free Walmart Plus membership that includes discounts, and free Paramount Plus, paid time off, and so much more. Fulfilling work starts right here. Text JOIN to 240-240. That's JOIN 240-240 to apply now. It's time for tourism in Middle Tennessee with Center Hill drawing all of our attention. This piece is brought to you by Center Hill Realty and Chalets in Smithville, Tennessee, right on beautiful Center Hill Lake, where there's a village of wonderful shopping, romantic chalets, delicious food, gorgeous scenery, and almost anywhere is less than an hour drive from anywhere you would be coming from in Middle Tennessee. We're here with Mallory at Zoolumination. Where are we right now, Mallory?
Yes, so we are right in front of Festival Field with this beautiful big grand dragon behind me, and it is opening night of Zoolumination.
When people walk through, how many miles of lights are we going to get to see?
So all the lanterns and lights take up about 3 miles of zoo pathway, so you will have plenty to see when you come visit.
I love it because you've got people here of all ages walking through. Even cold, it's nice. You have a cocoa booth.
Yes, we got hot cocoa, we've got some cider, and we've got some margaritas and beer as well, so you can get your beverage of choice and get nice and toasty and stroll some of the pathways.
Now, this is not included in your zoo membership, but you can, and you do need to go to NashvilleZoo.org and make reservations because you limit the number each night.
Yes, that's correct. So you can get all of those tickets at NashvilleZoo.org/Zoolumination to see your prices, and you can even get a platinum pass that you can purchase. And if you get that, you can come as many times as you would like.
Ooh, the platinum pass.
Yes.
So it's a great, even if you go at Christmas time, because this goes even after Christmas.
Yes, this goes after Christmas, and we're even open on some of the holidays. We're open on Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. So we are open for business if you want to come and spread your holiday cheer with us at National Zoo.
Oh, thank you so much for being with us and taking a look. How many exhibits are there?
So we have over 1,000 custom-made silk Chinese lanterns here at the zoo.
When did they start putting these up in the park?
So we had a team of about 35 Chinese artisans that came out in August. And so this team has been on grounds for nearly 3 months, piecing all of these lanterns together. And they just finished about a week ago, and they're beautiful and a sight to see, and you have to come out to see it for yourselves.
Larry Stewart from Restless Heart, and we welcome everybody in because we are going to have a Merry Christmas time. Every year there is an album that's released at Christmas time, and I always say this year more Christmas albums got released than normal. I don't know whether people were just in a Christmas mood or what, but we started I started listening to all the albums, and yours won. Yours is the best Christmas album of the whole year.
What?
Yes. You are Mr. Christmas. If you go through Larry's place, we're at his house. This is his tree, and it's got lots of CDs on it.
I laid them out all over the place for you. I thought it'd crack you up.
Awesome.
Yeah, I got them in between the Santas over there. Yeah.
Were you always a Christmas guy?
Yeah, I remember when I was 5 years old, 4 years old, I'd rearrange the presents every day. We had the color wheel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, and listen, we were the only ones on the block with the color wheel. I thought I was the coolest.
It is. Oh, the color wheels. Yeah. And I remember when we had the aluminum, the silver tree.
I had that too.
You have to have that with the color wheel because you wanted the foil to change colors.
Well, then we went to the green tree later on for some reason, and then we get the icicles. Remember the icicles that would hang,
And were you a throw the bunch on, or were you a one?
No. It would be 2 or 3 max, for each. Yeah, it was bad.
Oh. There's always I always say that the Christmas instruction person, the person who goes, no, you have to do it this way. You have to do it this way.
Well, my mom would help me. They'd throw it up there, and then little me get a little stool, go kind of fix it. Oh, there's a big clump there. I don't like that. Yeah.
Oh, you were that guy.
I was that guy. Still am.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you're the guy who, when is
So I get the grandkids, they come and they stick stuff all over the place. Oh, that looks great. And then, hopefully they forget where they put them. And then in a day or two,
you fix it.
Yeah, I'm bad.
Oh my gosh. How funny is that? Well, I'm allergic to the real trees sometimes, and sometimes I respond kind of negatively to that evergreen. I didn't know it was the reason that I'd start wheezing and having all that problem. So I'm a big fan of, I like the trees that are fake. Is it okay? This is fake?
It's a fake.
That's a really good one though.
I've had a long time. It came with lights on it, but the lights were cheap, and they all went out and thought, that tree looks so good, I'm going to keep it.
It looks real. It looks real. See, now I'm going to ask everybody that's out there, weigh in the comments, real versus, and I don't like using fake, let's say manufactured forever young tree.
We're just making them, pretty nice now. And
They really are.
I used to come and bring it and put it out in the side yard, go get my hacksaw and cut the bottoms
Yeah.
a little bit, and then and then sometimes the bottom of the tree, the knob of the tree, wouldn't fit in the tree stand because it was something, and so you had to saw all that. I just got tired of that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a real fireplace.
It's a three-piece. You put them, put them in the stand, and you start fluffing.
And it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Well, I want to invite everybody to kind of weigh in and kind of join us and share your favorite Christmas songs. We're just going to kind of talk a little bit about Christmas. Favorite Christmas memory?
Favorite Christmas memories, probably when I was 8 years old in Paducah, Kentucky. I got up one morning, and we didn't live in a very big house, but I walked in, and there was a Model A Ford, kind of a mini, but a two-person Model A Ford with Briggs and Stratton engine.
Yeah.
in it.
Oh my gosh, really?
So, I thought that's the cool thing. It had Larry on each side,
Oh, that's
So anyway, all I wanted to do was drive that. So we opened the presents, and then after that, it's time to go get that Model A going. Mm-hmm. Well, we couldn't get it out of the house.
Oh no.
How Santa got it in there, we don't know. It took us 4 hours to get the car out of the house. We had to call neighbors to help us. Okay, well, let's take the wheels off. And, and it was like, man, Santa did
He's
good
magic. Santa
getting
is
it in
magic.
his house. We finally got it out 4 hours later. We put gas in it, and some neighbors got it, finally made it start. And I drove it for a couple of days and then totaled it and ran under a van that was parked out on the street.
Well, it didn't say much for your ability to drive, but it certainly is.
I've gotten better.
You gotten better. That's good. That's good. Song. What you gonna play for us?
Oh, I don't know. What do you want to hear? What are you gonna sing?
I don't know.
No.
I whatever you. If there's a part, I'll jump on it. But you sing.
We got falling snow, a fireplace that glows, a million lights around a tree. We had a snowball fight, sing silent night. You got your picture on Saturday. When the holiday spirit goes along each year, and I snuggle up close to you, I don't have to wait for that perfect gift. All I want is my dream come true. Every day is Christmas, baby, when I'm with you. Don't need to fill no stocking with anything exciting new. Leave the holly and the ivy and the mistletoe. Save presents for another day, and just wrap ourselves together and let the world fade away. Oh, I love you, honey. It don't matter what time of year it is. Every day is Christmas. Oh, every day is Christmas, baby, when I'm with you. Every day, yeah. Whoa, every day is Christmas.
The title cut. Every day is Christmas.
Stuff.
What
You
is-
know one of my favorite albums, Christmas albums of all time?
What?
Vince Gill's Christmas album.
Oh.
He did two of them. The very first one, then at MCA, and then he went out to LA and recorded one. Not that one with the symphony. The very first one where he and Jenny are singing the duet and it brings tears to your eyes.
Yeah, Let There Be Peace on Earth, yeah.
Yes, that
Mhm, that
whole
one.
album is one of my favorite albums of all time. I'll listen to that in the summertime.
Well, whether you're watching this on playback, whatever, leave in the comments your year-round Christmas album that it pops up and you listen. You just can't help yourself. And this one, I guarantee you, is going to be your new year-round listen. And it is Every day is Christmas, and it's Larry Stewart, LarryStewartMusic.com. Now you can download it, but honestly, you can't get all the good stuff. Can they order from your website?
Yes, you can go to Walmart.com and order it. You can go to Amazon and order it. You can, download it from iTunes or just stream it. But if you go to LarryStewartMusic.com, I'll sign it and send it to you.
See, that's what I was going for.
If you go to LarryStewartMusic.com right now and order it, I'll send it out tomorrow.
Christmas for Kids is back at the Ryman this November 21st. Christmas for Kids provides children with shopping sprees, coats, and unforgettable experiences every year. This annual fundraising concert helps bring that experience to more kids. This that's dedicated to all of our Christmas tree growers. That is part of the agriculture in the state of Tennessee we don't talk a lot about. But the people who raise our Christmas trees every year and the people who turn their family farms into Christmas treasures and wonderful visits throughout the year, and especially at Christmas time with the Santa Claus and the hot cocoa and all that good stuff. Our local farmers deserve a big shout out because all year long they feed us, they give us things to do, and we appreciate them so much. And I appreciate you each and every day. God bless you. May you find the joy of Christmas. And I'm going to get teared up because every Christmas, I am so proud that I live in a place with such good and wonderful giving people. And you guys show up each and every day to watch Main Street Today, and you support our newspapers here at Main Street Media and all of our programming. And we love you. Be safe, be kind, and do yourself a favor. Remember you're loved because it makes Christmas a whole lot better. Bye. Good to see you. Have a great holiday.
We are home, we are family, we are things to do and places to see. Mom and pops, local grown, small business Saturdays. We are Main Street, Main Street, Main Street. We are your Main Street today.